Going on, specimens? Today, we're gonna learn how to hit the perfect squat. We're gonna go through each of the steps. And I know this is important because a lot of people, they rely on belts, knee wraps, and just aids like that because they're compensating for bad form. So we're gonna go step by step on how to hit the perfect squat. Comment if you have any questions. Okay, now before you even think about squatting, the first thing you want to do is make sure that you're placed correctly under the bar. And the first step to doing that is making sure you're in the middle of the bar. Most bars have like lines on each side, and this is what you use to line yourself up. You could use, and the way you do that is by lining up the same thing on each side to make sure you're in the middle of the bar. Now, you want to make sure that it's like not too wide, that your grip is not too wide, because another thing is you want to make sure that your traps are flexed. Your traps are flexed. So this is why you have to make sure that your arms are close enough to activate that. I'll show you. See how my traps, you see how my traps are flexed? See how my traps are flexed? So you don't even feel it. You're not gonna feel the weight on your bone. Over time, you'll grow tolerance for it. But that's how you make sure that the trap is activated so the bar can just lay on it. Okay, so yeah, that's it right there. All right, so the next step, after you've made sure that you're in the center of the bar, is comfortably on your traps and your hands are equally on each side. Right before you descend, you want to make sure that your core is stabilized. The way I explain you like guarantee that is by acting as if you're about to be punched in the stomach. Act as if you're about to be punched in the stomach to keep your core tight. But first, before that, you want to make sure your feet are placed correctly. And that's by making your feet a little wider than hip width apart, and that your toes are pointing out a little bit. The reason why you point your toes out a little bit is so when you squat down, your hips, you have enough space to go as far as your mobility will allow you, as far as like when you descend. Now, right before you descend, like I said, you want to brace your core. You want to brace your core. Again, act as if you're about to be punched in the stomach to brace yourself, okay? Right before you descend, the next thing you want to do, you want to make sure that you keep your head up. This way your back is still strong. And the way you ensure that is by picking a spot on the wall to look up at. And as you descend, you don't want to fall down. You want to control yourself on the way down like this. Control yourself on the way down. If you fall down, that's how you get injury. Control yourself and explode up. Descend down slowly and explode up. Explode up. Let me know if you got any questions. All right, so I'm just gonna show you just full set of perfect reps, pretty much. See, I'm in the middle of the bar. Now, just control yourself. The entire set. Okay, so another thing you don't want to do is wear like running shoes. You don't want to wear shoes with unstable soles because you won't be able to be flat on the ground. So this is why I'm either barefoot or I wear my Vans, because you want to be flat on the ground. You want your feet to be flat on the ground when you squat. When you're driving up with your heels. You're pushing your heels. You're not on your toes. Again, that's how you get the tendonitis. So yeah, flat shoes or barefoot. When you descend, use your heel. You explode up from your heels. All right. Hands placed correctly. Head in the middle of the bar. The hands close enough so that you're able to flex your traps so that you're able to flex your traps and the bar lay comfortably on your back. Back up. Make sure your feet are placed properly. Feet out, feet hip width apart. You contract your core, slowly descend, float up. Keeping head up. Last rep. Sir. Yes, sir. Again, well, I haven't said this yet, but don't pick a weight that you can't do perfect reps with, because that's how you get injury. Take your time to build up, build on top of that, build on top. Take your time. No ego lifting. All right? No belt, no knee wraps. Again, control yourself through the entire movement and explode up. Get it. 5 reps. Slow reps. That's how you build. That's real strength. No momentum. No momentum. Slow reps. Control yourself on the way down. Explode up. Feel all that. All the muscle. Yeah, that's it. If you got any questions, comment. I'm gonna keep doing more of these. Stuff like this. Just showing love. Let's get it. Specimen fit. Specimen mindset. Deuces.